School was never built for you to be rich. Ha, newsflash. It's kind of funny to see that the educational system that we have nowadays is exactly the same that was designed in the 19th century, right before the Industrial Revolution. Believe it or not, by then, the economy needed a certain or a profile of worker that was more compliant, that was basically more obedient, that was respecting bells and rows and showing up on time and sitting still and doing exactly the same over and over and over. Nobody asked you or me when we registered in school if we wanted to be an employee or if we wanted to be an entrepreneur. But the system or the education, the schooling we got was mostly preparing us to become employees. It's surprising sometimes when we look back and we see that our previous generations, like grandparents or parents, they all have been working class people. Do you think that this is really a coincidence? I don't think so. So the funny thing here is that there is so many people nowadays that are basically keeping a job that they are unhappy with, but they are just there because there is the need of money. But we never been prepared for problem solving, for risk taking, for having initiative, for handling pressure, and so on and so forth. So it's not our fault to have been prepared as a default employee, but it's definitely our fault if we do not do anything else for the near future or for the rest of our lives. So if you are someone that, would like to have ownership, think that you weren't prepared for that. You need to engage yourself into your own preparation, into your own education by reading books, by attending seminars, by doing courses, by hiring mentors. You cannot just comply with what we've been taught from schooling because they just showed us how to exchange time for money. You want more salary, you take more studies. You want maybe less salary, then you do these type of jobs or crafts. But nobody is actually focusing on the purpose we were meant. Nobody is focusing on understanding our gifts, our talent. And it's sad because there is so many people that are absolutely unhappy. And it's, I don't know, somehow I think that this is not what we were built as human beings, what we were designed for. We are creators, and as creators, we should engage in our own business model. But nobody has shown us how to actually develop that. That's also one of the reasons why I felt a bit that I had to dig into my curiosities. And then is when I discovered I had this kind of deep passion for financial strategy. And not from a perspective of getting, a massive return out of an investment, that's by a stock that goes up, but my focus has been mostly cash flow. How to generate cash flow by investing capital into dividend stocks. And this is exactly the pull I felt. I really managed to develop a strategy that works well. In less or a bit over a year, I managed to get the 13% dividend yield. And this is exactly what I'm trying to show other people, because I see that so often. So many people that are unhappy. They would like to do something else, but they struggle to transition from their job to their business, you could say. And this is why I decided to show my strategy, my method to other people in order to help them to build cash flow. Because believe it or not, you don't need so much money, so much capital to start. Everybody could start with as little as 100 US dollars. But of course, it requires time. This is not a get rich quick stuff. So this takes time. This needs consistency, discipline. But over time, anybody, anybody can get amazing results. So keep that in mind. Remember that if you want to have ownership, it's on you. It's not your fault how you've been educated, but it's on you. It's your fault if you're not going to do anything else with your life. If you want me to help you building cash flow and without you having to work more with very simple steps, just drop me a comment in this video or get in touch with me, and I show you how to you could also start to build cash flow. And eventually one day for sure you could just drop that job that you hate so much and start something, that pulls you, whatever it is, something that is mostly unique for yourself, and you could feel much more engaged, much more happy in your daily life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.